Could a shocking twist be on the horizon for the Celtics roster? As the team gears up for the final stretch of the regular season, whispers of an injury to a pivotal player are raising alarms. With the playoffs fast approaching, will he be able to shake off the rust and deliver when it matters most? The stakes are high, and every game counts in our pursuit of back-to-back titles. Stay tuned as we break down the implications of this news for the Celtics' championship aspirations. Don't forget to subscribe and like for all the latest updates. The Boston Celtics are in a tough spot right now, with 27 games left in the regular season. The pressure is mounting as they strive to become the first back-to-back champions since 2017. But there's something weighing heavily on my mind, and that's Jrue Holiday. It's hard to ignore that he hasn't played at all this month, due to a nagging shoulder injury, and honestly, he looks like a shell of his former self. Should we be worried? I'm not saying we need to hit the panic button just yet, but the reality is that regular season wins matter immensely this year, especially with Cleveland sitting atop the Eastern Conference. Let's talk about Jrue's performance this season. He's averaging the fewest minutes per game since his rookie year, and his scoring is at a career-low 11 points per game. His assist numbers are also down, and his shooting percentages are the lowest we've seen in almost a decade. It's concerning. He's always been that guy who can contribute in ways that don't always show up in the box score. But we do rely on him for stability, especially as we head into the postseason. His defense is vital, particularly against teams like the Cavaliers, and we need him to be at his best come April. Now, Joe Mazzulla has been a bit vague about Jrue's injury. When asked about the long-term impact, he stated, "Nothing is a concern, it's all an opportunity." But as fans, we need to wonder if that's just coach speak or if there's something more troubling here. Jrue's been in the league for 16 seasons, and while age isn't always an indicator of decline, it certainly plays a role. We can't rely on him to flip a switch when the playoffs start if he's not consistently performing now. So, I want to hear from you. Are you panicking about Jrue Holiday? Type P for panic or C for chill in the comments. I've been known to be a drama queen before, but I can't shake this feeling. This is a crucial time for the Celtics, and we need every single player to step up, especially Jrue. Speaking of stepping up, let's shift our focus to Sam Hauser. Last season, he provided a spark off the bench, and while he's been a bit inconsistent this year, I believe he is still reliable in his role. His three-point shooting has fluctuated, but over his last 10 games, he's shooting an impressive 56% from downtown. That's a game changer. The Celtics have a perfect record when he scores over 20 points or makes 4 or more threes in a game. That's not just a coincidence. It's a testament to how crucial his shooting is to our success. However, Hauser has also dealt with injuries, including a persistent lower back issue that sidelined him earlier in the season. The All-Star break should provide him with the necessary rest to recover fully. If he can maintain his shooting form, he'll be a key player as we push through the final stretch of the season and into the playoffs. So, I'm curious, do you think Sam Hauser can maintain his hot shooting and continue to be a reliable option for the Celtics? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. What are your expectations for him and Jrue as we head into the most critical part of the season? You know I'm passionate about this team, and I truly believe we have what it takes to make a deep playoff run. But we need our stars to be healthy and performing at their best. The East is tough, and Cleveland looks formidable. It's going to take every ounce of talent, grit, and determination to break through that wall. Jason Tatum continues to elevate his game, and with his recent performances, he's not just chasing records, he's chasing greatness. After a 15-point outing in the Celtics' commanding 124-104 victory over the Philadelphia 76ers, one might think it was just a regular night for Tatum. But if you look closer, you'll see he orchestrated the game with a masterful playmaking display, recording his second triple-double of the season, 15 points, 11 rebounds, and 10 assists. That's the kind of contribution that can make a team truly dangerous. Head coach Joe Mazzulla praised Tatum's evolution into a playmaker, something that wasn't always his strong suit. During his first 3 years in the league, Tatum didn't even log a single game with double-digit assists. Fast forward to this season, and he already has 6 such games under his belt. This shift in his game, which began in last year's playoffs, is a testament to his work ethic and determination. It's clear he's not just satisfied with being a scorer. He wants to be a complete player. Tatum's current trajectory is ambitious. He's already among the top scorers in the league, trailing only a handful of elite players. But for him, it's about more than just individual accolades. He aspires to be mentioned in the same breath as Celtics legends like Larry Bird. And why not? At just 26 years old, Tatum has a long career ahead of him. He envisions himself as one of the greats, and there's a fire in his eyes that suggests he won't stop until he leaves a lasting legacy. Now, let's talk about the team dynamic. The Celtics are currently riding a wave of momentum, having won 8 of their last 9 games, with a 4-game winning streak heading into their matchup against the New York Knicks. This is the kind of surge that can be pivotal as the playoffs approach. The chemistry is building, and players like Torrey Craig, who recently joined the team, are already making their mark. His defensive presence and shooting from beyond the arc could be the difference maker as the team aims for a championship run. But here's where it gets interesting. The Celtics are still trailing the Cleveland Cavaliers in the Eastern Conference. With Tatum, Brown, and a now deeper bench, we have the talent to close that gap. But can they maintain this level of play? The upcoming stretch of games will be crucial. It's a test of resilience, consistency, and teamwork. Tatum knows that chasing greatness comes with a price. He mentioned the need to win multiple championships to even be considered in the same conversation as Bird. That's no small feat. The Celtics have a rich history, and every player knows the weight of that green jersey. There's a level of pride that comes with being a Celtic, and Tatum embodies that every time he steps on the court. Now, as fans, we need to ask ourselves, are we seeing the early stages of something special? Can Tatum and this current roster bring home another title to Boston? I think we're on the right path, but it's going to take more than just talent. It's about heart, grit, and that unwavering belief in each other. So, what do you think? Is this the best decision for the Celtics moving forward? Honestly, I'm torn. I see tremendous potential, but I also recognize the challenges ahead. Your thoughts matter, and I want to hear your opinions down below. Do you think Tatum can truly elevate himself to the level of Bird? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to stay updated with all things Boston Celtics. And remember to activate the notification bell to get all the latest updates. Let's keep this conversation going. Together, we can revel in the highs and navigate the lows as we continue to support our beloved Celtics.